This is the story of Mahatma Gandhi, a shy lawyer from Porbandar, India, who evolved into a leader whose ideas of nonviolence and personal growth continue to inspire millions. Born on October 2, 1869 in the coastal town of Porbandar, Gandhi's early life was marked by simplicity and deep spiritual influence. His mother, steeped in devout religious practice, gently instilled in him the values of truth, humility, and nonviolence. The young Mohandas grew up surrounded by the timeless wisdom of his culture, the rigorous ethics of Jain principles, and a vegetarian lifestyle that celebrated compassion for all living beings. Life in Porbandar was modest, but it laid the groundwork for a transformative journey that would later alter the course of history. In his formative years, Gandhi's world was one of quiet routine and introspection. He interacted with his community and absorbed the philosophies of ancient texts. His days were filled with the quiet hum of daily rituals and the murmur of devotional prayers. Though his early education was modest, the values he inherited from his family planted
the seeds of resilience and integrity. It was in those unassuming moments that the spirit of nonviolence began to take root. Young Gandhi's decision to travel to London in pursuit of a law degree was a turning point in his life. In a bustling, foreign city far removed from the calm of his hometown, he encountered a rich tapestry of ideas and debates that would shape his worldview. Amidst the crowded streets and diverse cultures of London, he was exposed to modern thought and new philosophies. Here, he blended his cultural bearings with liberal ideas, embracing vegetarianism more fully and deepening his quest for spiritual truth. Under the glow of gaslights and in the dusty halls of academic debate, a future leader was quietly beginning to form. Yet it was his time in South Africa that truly transformed Gandhi's inner world and sharpened his resolve. Arriving in 1893 to practice law, he immediately faced the harsh reality of racial discrimination. The injustice and humiliation he experienced in a land far from home ignited his determination to fight for dignity and rights. Every slight and every act of prejudice stirred in him a fierce desire for justice. Gandhi learned that change begins not with violence, but with the indomitable power of peaceful resistance. In South Africa, he began to craft his philosophy of Satyagraha, a system of nonviolent resistance that emphasized truth and moral courage. His acts of defiance were small yet brave steps towards a larger revolution. As the years passed, Gandhi emerged not merely as a legal advocate but as a leader with a clear, transformative vision. His journey from the quiet lanes of Porbandar to the bustling, challenging streets of South Africa was steeped in lessons of humility, perseverance, and principled defiance. He realized that the challenges he faced were neither isolated incidents nor personal setbacks. They were reflections of systemic injustice that plagued not one nation, but the entire human community. Each setback, each humiliation, became a lesson that shaped his resolve and deepened his commitment to nonviolent protest. Gandhi understood that personal growth and social change are intertwined in the struggle for justice. Returning to India in 1915, Gandhi entered a nation yearning for self-rule. India was vast and diverse, yet it was united in its longing for dignity, justice, and freedom from colonial oppression. As he immersed himself in the lives of ordinary Indians, he realized that the path to independence was not paved with arms or violence, but with collective courage and nonviolent resistance. His voice, once soft and unassuming, began to resonate with millions. Gandhi taught that the true measure of leadership lies in serving others and upholding moral integrity in the face of adversity. The stage was set for one of the most defining episodes in Gandhi's life, the Salt March of 1930. This epic 24-day, 240-mile journey to the Arabian Sea was far more than a simple protest. It was a bold challenge to the oppressive British laws that had stripped Indians of their autonomy. With each step along dusty roads and through sun-scorched villages, Gandhi carried the hopes and dreams of an entire nation. The march was an embodiment of nonviolent resistance, a physical manifestation of the spirit of Swaraj, self-rule. The simplicity of making salt from seawater symbolized an act of reclaiming autonomy, a powerful refusal to be subjugated by an unjust system. Every pace step was a lesson in courage, unity, and the transformative potential of peaceful protest. Gandhi's campaign was not without conflict. Throughout his journey, he faced criticism, opposition, and even personal doubts. The struggle was both external and internal as he balanced the weight of political demands with the spiritual calling of nonviolence. Adversaries questioned his methods, critics doubted the effectiveness of peaceful resistance, and yet, with every challenge, Gandhi's resolve only hardened. His leadership was forged on the anvil of adversity. The hardships in South Africa, the social divisions in India, and even the painful partition of a nation in 1947. Each trial became a stepping stone that solidified his belief in morality over might, love over hatred, and unity over division. During India's tumultuous struggle for independence, Gandhi's message reverberated across the lands. He knew that in the face of oppression, the strength of a nation lies not in its armies, but in its adherence to nonviolence and truthful living. He spoke to the heart of every individual, urging a transformation that went beyond political emancipation. Gandhi envisioned a society where each person, regardless of their birth or background, carried within them the strength to stand up for what is right. His struggles mirrored the internal battles each of us faces, the confrontation between selfish impulse and the call to serve a higher purpose. In every prayer, every silent moment of reflection, he reminded his followers that true victory lies in the pursuit of justice with peace as its weapon. As his movement grew, so did the risks. The sheer magnitude of his mission brought personal sacrifices that cut deep into the fabric of his life. Isolation, skepticism, and physical weariness were constant companions on his long journey. Yet, Gandhi remained steadfast, guided by an inner light that refused to be dimmed by adversity. His speech and actions converged into a testimony of resilience and hope. In refusing violence, he demonstrated that the mightiest force is one that harnesses compassion. His legacy was built not on the battles fought with force, but on quiet revolutions that stirred hearts and changed minds. Sometimes, a few words spoke louder than 1,000 weapons. In the wake of relentless struggle and great sacrifice, India achieved its independence. However, freedom came with its own bitter realities. The partition of India into two separate nations unleashed waves of communal violence that threatened to tear apart the fabric of unity, so carefully woven over decades. In those sorrowful moments, Gandhi's commitment to peace shone brighter than ever. He devoted himself to healing the fractured nation, guided by the belief that reconciliation was the only path to true freedom. Amid the strife and heartbreak, he worked tirelessly to bridge divides and sow the seeds of harmony in a land torn by conflict. Yet, the journey was not free of personal tragedy. On January 30, 1948, Mahatma Gandhi's life was abruptly and heartbreakingly taken by an assassin. In that moment, the nation lost a guiding light, a beacon of hope whose gentle words and firm convictions had inspired millions. His passing left an indelible void, a silence where once the sound of his footsteps had echoed in the hearts of the people. But even in death, Gandhi's spirit refused to be silenced. His legacy of nonviolence, his insistence on truth and justice, continued to resonate across the world. In the quiet memory of his life, people found the courage to stand up against tyranny and injustice. Gandhi's life is a timeless saga of transformation and unwavering resilience. It teaches us that leadership is not defined by power or the use of force. His journey from a humble young man in Porbandar to the father of the nation serves as a powerful reminder that even the smallest act of kindness can spark a revolution. Through countless acts of silent defiance and profound introspection, he embarked on a path that highlighted everyday courage. In every challenge, in every victory, Gandhi's message remains clear. Nonviolence is not just a tactic but a way of life. In the bustling corridors of modern India, Gandhi's story remains an enduring inspiration. His approach to conflict, which embraced dialogue over discord and truth over subjugation, resonates with the dreams of a nation still searching for unity and self-respect. Today, his legacy lives on in the hearts of those who dare to dream of a world where every life is valued and every voice heard. Gandhi reminds us that no struggle is insurmountable when approached with integrity, empathy, and an unwavering commitment to justice. This journey through the life of Mahatma Gandhi is more than a historical account. It is an invitation to reflect upon our own capacity for change and growth. In a world often divided by conflict and turmoil, his life stands as a testament to the power of peaceful resistance and the enduring strength of the human spirit. His principles of nonviolence and his dedicated pursuit of truth echo far beyond the boundaries of his own era. They continue to challenge each of us to rise above our limitations, to find common ground, and to strive relentlessly for a just and compassionate society. Every step of Gandhi's journey reminds us that true leadership is rooted in humility and a profound commitment to serve others. His path was shaped by personal sacrifice and the courage to challenge the status quo. He taught us that the measure of our character lies in how we treat the most vulnerable and how we stand up for justice in the face of overwhelming adversity. His story is a clarion call to every young soul in India and around the globe. You have within you the power to change the world. Today, as we celebrate the life of this extraordinary leader, let us draw strength from his timeless example, reflect on the peaceful march, the whispered prayers, and the resolute belief that truth can overcome tyranny. Gandhi once showed that a single individual armed with truth and nonviolence can change the fate of a nation. Let his story inspire you to pursue your dreams with compassion and determination. Discover the transformative journey of Mahatma Gandhi, and how his principles of nonviolence continue to inspire movements for justice and peace around the world.